Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about another interesting niche that I didn't cover before when starting your home healthcare business, which is wealthy mental health patients. So you know how I always tell you guys that wealthy people with money, they're just like me and you. They have the same life challenges, but the only difference between you and them is that they have money that can make their lives more convenient. But it does not mean they have a perfect life. Far from it. We're experiencing a mental health crisis in the United States right now. If you haven't been paying attention, you should be paying attention to this right now. The culture and society is collapsing, unfortunately. That's the best way I can put it. When a culture and society starts to collapse, families start to break up, relationships start to break up. When these things happen, people suffer from mental health problems. This is simply because us human beings, we are not designed to be by ourselves. We're actually designed to be part of a tribe, part of a community, which is why when you travel to other places where they have a good sense of community, such as Italy or even this country where I am now, they lower rates of mental health problems. That is because when somebody has a problem, they have at least somebody to talk to, whether it's a cousin, a friend, a mom, dad, sister, you get the picture. But now in the West, these things are not happening anymore. People are not starting families. Even when you look at the Gen Zers and their parents, millennials and their parents who are baby boomers, those two generations, they're completely disconnected now, because these are the people that moved out of their parents' homes when they were 18, 19, and then they've been far away from their families, working, grinding. So they kind of got disconnected from their parents. And life happens. When life happens, it really happens to a lot of people. So you can't expect people to be the same over a span of 30 years. That's impossible. It's just unfortunate that that's the current state of society. So some of these same problems that you're experiencing with loneliness, not having friends that you can trust or people that you can trust around you, these things happen to rich people too. It happens to them. I used to watch a show back in the day called Behind Mansion Walls. It's one of those like detective shows on A&E, I think it was. They'll showcase rich couples or rich families, what really happens behind mansion walls. And it's all kinds of crazy drama that happens. Again, just because people got money does not mean they're immune to some of the drama that you experience when you don't have that kind of money. I'd even argue that some of the problems that these rich people have are problems that you and me are not ready for. Things like people plotting against you just for life insurance. Just think about this. If you are married to somebody and that person ends up hating you, not all relationships are perfect. That person might plot to delete you in order for them to collect $1 million life insurance. It's crazy. Greed drives people to do unreasonable things. You've heard the saying, the love of money is the root of all evil. And this is so true. These wealthy people are aware of a lot of these things. So when they fall sick, when they get things like mental health problems, these things are common now. They don't want to have people around them that are plotting to take them out. And the reason why I'm recommending this niche to you is simply because if you were to get into it, you can command the rates that you actually deserve to get paid if you are the best. There's so many of you that work for these rehab centers. You probably work for a mental health facility and you're dealing with Medicare patients. Why not take those same skills that are needed by these wealthy clients and add an additional value add to it, which is these people value somebody who doesn't run their mouth. These rich people have a lot of people trying to take them out. They don't want anybody taking care of them that's running their mouth to everybody, because they got a lot of enemies. Whether you got your money the legit way or not legit, you still get a lot of enemies. You think you got haters right now? You don't know what hate is until you get into a certain level of wealth. The last thing they need is somebody who's running their mouth to everybody, and then that information leaks to their enemies. And the enemies can plot against them to take them out and collect that life insurance. So if you're the best, if you're a caregiver that knows everything that I'm telling you now, you can articulate that value in your sales pitch when you're talking to these wealthy clients. and say, we are the best agency because we keep the information about the patient's condition very discreet. And we'll make sure that security is paramount. Oh, that's the kind of stuff they like to hear. And you have to find creative ways to make yourself stand out from the crowd and understand what they care about, which is a sense of security. If you were just approaching these people and saying, oh, I know how to do activities or daily living and everything, that's not their number one priority. Because they know they can get somebody else to do that. Your competition can do activities of daily living too. So it's not something that's unique. It's not a unique offer that you're giving them. You need to approach them by articulating to them that you know that they have a lot of haters out there. And you will make sure you keep your mouth shut and you move discreetly. You're not too friendly with strangers like that. Because if you're too friendly with strangers, that means that stranger can gain information from you that will compromise the client. You almost have to look at yourself like the Secret Service. You know how the Secret Service moves? They don't talk. Those guys just watch it. That's how you gotta move. And even your presentation, your branding has to match. So look at some of the type of services that rich people pay for, such as bodyguards, security. Look up a security company that services rich people. Observe how they conduct business. Copy some of that branding. Study how they do their customer service, their sales, their presentation, all that. And see if you can incorporate some of that into your own branding. Add your own little flavor to it. Remember, they got a lot of enemies. Once the enemy knows that this patient has got mental health problems, oh man, they're like vouchers. They start coming around. And it's usually, here's what's weird about it, it's usually people that are closest to them, like family. So you have to be the agency that says, oh, most of the plots against you are going to come from people that are closest to you. It's rarely strangers. The people that are going to attack you are going to be people that are closest to you. And these rich people know that. I hope you got some value from this video. If you're interested in working with the best, this means I'll help you getting unstuck. Because I know you're stuck right now. That's why you're still in the same position. You probably have your LLC already. You don't know what the next step should be. I can help you to get to the money as quickly as possible, because ultimately the reason why you want to get into business is so you can make some money, right? So let's get you to the money as quickly as possible. I can help you with that. I can help you with your branding, how to position your agency to these wealthy clientele. Next, I can help you with your sales process. I put together a sales script. And I've had the sales script for like 3-4 years now. And I've just been perfecting it. I'll give you that sales script if you schedule a call with me. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Schedule some time, and I'll talk to you soon.